Hello again from Playa San Juan, Alicante, and just wanted to check in with you on a couple of things I've seen recently and also experienced. We got, after the Cam Pub Spotlight, as I wrote on one of my LinkedIn posts, right after that I had some work and some meetings to do and was looking for something in London, like a co-working space or just somewhere to sit for 2 or 3 hours. So I found Bill's in Victoria, and I think it was at Cardinal Place, I think so. And I went in there, it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I asked them, do they have anywhere I can go? Just put me somewhere in the back. I don't want to bother people, especially if it's busy for lunch. And they were just so accommodating. It was amazing. They set me up with a table. They found a plug socket to make sure I could keep charging, and ordered a gorgeous lunch as well, and got my work done. Obviously I disappeared around 5 because it really was starting to get busy. I didn't want to hog it. So a big shout out to them. That was really, really good. But interestingly, it's something that came up recently on LinkedIn chats and comments I saw recently on people dwelling too long. What do we do with the dwellers? And come on, you've all been there. You're nursing your cold coffee, pretending it's hot and keep on working. The reason you're doing it isn't because you just want to sit down, it's you've got stuff to do. So our view is that you should always be thinking about why people are doing it. If they're dwelling and they need to stay there, then there's probably a reason why. But we see some responses like draconian measures, cutting the Wi-Fi after 45 minutes or an hour and a half or something like that, because it does cost money, and that is true. The occupying those seats, especially at busy times, is going to cost money. So what's the solution? Our view is a kind of a compromise, really taking the human approach to it, understanding why they are staying there. They like your venue, so that's good. But if they're not spending money, that's bad. So, for example, at Fydelia, what we do is we can monitor if people are still there. So instead of using dwell time on the reports that you can get from us and from any company really, every 7 days they'll tell you who walked by, who stayed to dine in and who had a takeaway. That's all very well, but that's like 7 days later and it's too late. So what Fydelia does is act on it straight away. So if we see someone is still there after 45 minutes, send them a flash offer. Don't be cheeky. You could say, yeah, we know your coffee's cold. Can we stop cheating? Come and get a new one. But that might be a bit Orwellian. But at least give them an offer saying, come and get a top up for £1, for example. And that's a nice way of keeping the revenue coming in, but allowing that person to not get stressed out and to finish what they're working on. So in fact, that's what I'll be doing around here soon. I'll be sitting down in a coffee shop and just getting some work done. So that's our view. I might be wrong. Interested in your comments on that, because it is a tricky one. You know, covers are expensive and you want to keep them turning over. But yeah, thanks to Bill's. They really do take the human approach. I've seen their RMI and service as well, and you can see that they're really taking the people's needs into consideration. Things have really changed in the last few years. Funny, I should mention Bill's actually, because there's the big debrief next week, next Thursday. I'll be there. It'd be good to see you there. So Glenda Barber and the team have set up yet another one. It's the second in the initial series of 5. It's going to be London, then Brighton, then is it Birmingham, Manchester? I can't remember. I have to check. But look up the Big Debrief London, you'll find it. And I think there's still some tickets available too, actually. So, and it's a very chilled environment. It's a gorgeous brunch, and opportunity for networking, but also panels as well. So they'll be lining up a few more hospitality stars pushing them through their paces on the stools. So that's going to be really great to watch as well. So yeah, interested in your thoughts on that. I'm sure you've all been caught out with things to do and nursing a cold coffee. I remember once, this is so shameful, I'll only tell you, my humble viewer, I think we've got one viewer, that there was once I was sitting in a Starbucks, didn't want to leave my bag alone, it was central London, but I didn't have a coffee, I'd finished, and I still had lots to do. The people next to me left, so I took the cup next to me, put it in front, oh God, how shameful. Put it in front of me. It was half a cup of cold coffee. I wasn't going to touch it, of course, but it meant I could stay there just a little bit longer. So it doesn't have to be this way, does it? We all know what we're doing and why we do it. So that's what we'd like to do, get Wi-Fi to kind of step in and maybe help solve that problem a little bit, just with some in-venue flash offers and just being a bit smarter with the analytics. Oh, here's a nice place. Casa Julio. Any of you who've been to Alicante, you'll have seen this, I'm sure. I got here in 2000, so it's like 26 years now. And they've definitely been renovated. Definitely smartened up. They used to be occupying a lot of the beach over there with Coca-Cola umbrellas. Maybe they still will in the summer. But various. I'll just go on the beach so you can have a little look. Casa Domingo. Yeah, these have been here since forever. There's a new lifeguard station over there, if you can just see that. That's very Miami-esque, if you've ever been there. Very colourful. They've really developed this beach a lot, actually, just got to say. Lots of sport, volleyball going on. You saw some people training as well. And if you notice, they don't have very high towers. They have a few, but it's not like a Benidorm or something like that. They've really looked after the skyline as well. You get a lot of light here. So really nice. Anyway, bit of a tourist spot there on the video, so I did digress. But that's all I had to say, really. Just my thoughts on dwellers and what to do with dwelling reports, because pretty graphs and reports usually come too late. You can make some marketing decisions on them, but you can't really run campaigns. So I'll leave you with this thought. Watch this space for spring. We've got a lot coming with flash offers. Cheeky Pint as well is coming. That's going to be later on in late March, early April. So springtime is going to be really interesting in the world of Fydelia. So yeah, keep in touch with us, and recommend you follow us actually on Instagram, Fydelia WiFi. We're not particularly prolific with that. I'm never going to be a big YouTuber. I think I've done 6, 7, not that many. Just when I have an idea, I want to put it up there. But yeah, have a look at Instagram, because you'll get notified with some occasional fun posts, but also feature releases as well. So when these new raft of features come out in spring, you'll be the first to know. Alton is back as well, our cartoonist. We've got a new Fydelians cartoon coming, and that's touching on another interesting subject we could probably talk about, but I'll let you wait for that one. That'll be coming out at the end of next week. So I'll leave you. Have a lovely day, and I'll leave you from sunny Spain. Hope it's sunny where you are. And I do pop over to London, but it's nice to come back. Especially the last few weeks, it's been non-stop rain. But anyway, I'll leave you with this view, and have an outstanding weekend.